Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm here with Judith. Judith is a regular yoga participant. Judith is of a mature age, and today we are going to practice a yoga sequence called Sun Salutation, aimed at people that are of a mature age or have injured themselves, maybe coming back into activity, and for those beginning yoga or beginning another form of exercise. And this practice will help stretch your muscles, your soft tissue, and hopefully help ease your mind. We don't want to stop the mind. We want to prepare the mind for some silence, if you like. And we're going to explore the body and become more aware of our body today. We read the instructions of a phone or a washing machine. Why don't we read the instructions of ourselves? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at our body, our physical body, and we're going to treat our body as a vehicle, because that's what our body really is. We're a vehicle. Our physical body is a vehicle to take us through the journey of life. So we need to keep it maintained. And flexibility, stretching for that flexibility and keeping the body mobile is part of that maintenance for our vehicle. So thank you again for joining me. We will warm up a little first, warming the neck and the wrists and our ankles, just making sure there's nothing untoward going on. But of course, we will feel some slight sensations. So let's continue or start with moving our head. So first of all, make sure your spine is away from the back of the chair. If you don't have a chair at the moment, stop the video, pause the video, go and get a dining room chair similar to this, or a chair, that's comfortable for you, that you can also place your feet firmly on the floor, or use a block or a brick so that a block or a book underneath the feet. You don't want a brick underneath your feet. So taking your spine against away from the back of the chair, so no contact with the chair. Lift up nice and tall, so you're separating that vertebrae. Pushing down into our tailbone. And isometrically, just slightly pushing your seat, your hips back a fraction, maybe an inch. And you'll find that you'll start to raise, your spine will lengthen, keeping the feet or your ankles underneath the knees. Good. Turning the palms down, palms on your legs, relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. And we'll start with loosening up the neck, releasing any tension we may hold there. We're going to use the breath as well. So inhale, turn your head to the left. And exhaling maybe, or exhaling halfway and inhaling, coming round to the right. And then back round to the left. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Long, slow and completely. And then turn the head round to the right. Center. Notice any sensations you're feeling. You want to feel a slight stretch on the opposite side, remember. Maybe at the top of your shoulders. Keep lifting up through the spine. Take your chin towards the chest. And then inhaling, raise the chin towards the stars, because they're still there day or night. and center. Taking the right ear towards the right shoulder. So keeping the shoulders level and still, we simply move the head to one side. And then you're going to feel the stretch on the opposite side. And come to the center, keep the spine up nice and tall, keep it lengthened. And take your left to left, left ear, left shoulder. And bring the head up, center. So hopefully everything feels as it should do with the neck. I'm going to start with lifting up through the arms, stretching the arms now. Reach up for the stars. Imagine you're holding the moon in your hands, in the palm of your hands. The hands are facing. If you want to close the eyes, if you're confident enough to close your eyes, do so. Pushing up through the shoulders. And then if you can, just bring the shoulders down, but carry on stretching up through the arms. And keep that breath flowing. Turn the palms out to the side. If you can, bring the arms down. If you have shoulder discomfort or a shoulder injury, maybe you want to just take your arms out to the side. And Judith's doing that now. Judith doesn't have a shoulder injury, but she's also demonstrating with me. And then bring the arms down. Now we're going to reach up through the left side of the body. So holding the right side of your chair, your right hand, reach up with the left arm. Keep your hips pushed down into the chair. That's it, Judith. And over towards the opposite side. Reaching up and over towards the right with your left arm. Try not to turn the head. Try to keep your head facing forward, stretching through the side of the body, whatever stretch you have there today. Slowly bringing the torso up, turn the palm and bring it down. Left hand reaches your chair. Reach up with the right arm and over towards the left. That's it. Just feel that wonderful stretch, which will probably come from your hip bone, maybe, up through the side of the body, through the right side of the body, through the rib cage, under the armpit. Try to keep the arms straight if that's available to you today, all the way through to the middle finger. And then bring that right arm down. Excuse me. I have a hair that's tickling my forehead, so I keep moving it out the way. So do excuse me for doing that. And rotate the hands. Let's loosen up the wrists. I take a seniors class weekly, a couple of seniors classes. And moving the hands to our seniors to loosen up the wrists is really important. A lot of us suffer with arthritis. And let's extend the fingers. Stretch the fingers. I like to do this in the morning, just waking up the body. And then release the fingers, give them a little wiggle maybe. That's it. And bring the palms back down. Good. And now for the ankles, moving those feet, rotating the feet. Extend both legs or one leg, whatever's good for you, and start rotating your foot or feet. Again, if you can, try to keep your spine away from the back of the chair. Now, again, remember, if you can only lift one leg today, do so. This is your practice. And bring the feet down. Now we're going to flex and extend the feet. So again, both legs out in front, extend them or one at a time. We're going to flex, that's toes to nose. Bring the toes up towards the stars. And maybe you can feel a stretch underneath the calf as well, in the calf muscles. And then we're going to point. I like this stretch. I like the stretch it provides across the arch of the foot. Good. And then up again, one more time, flexing the foot, and let's bring the legs down. Good. I think we're pretty much there with loosening up. We'll just rotate the shoulders back. I generally don't ask that we rotate the shoulders forward because we're always bringing our shoulders forward. We always do that, Judith, don't we? We walk around with our shoulders forward all the time. So we rotate the shoulders back. And then if we can, draw the shoulder blades together. No need to raise those shoulders. Keep the shoulders low and just squeeze backwards. Imagine you're trying to hold a pencil in between your shoulder blades and release. Already I feel nice and open. One more time, bring the arms out to the side and then imagine you're going to give someone a great big hug. And then they come towards you and the arms wrap around your own body. Open up and we'll place the opposite arm on top this time. Good. And open, relax the arms down. Okay, Sun Salutation. Don't worry if you lose the sequence of this, if you're new to the practice. Just remember you can pause and come back to the video in your own time. But I'm going to take it slow. Okay, just that's it. So one thing I will ask you to do is make sure that all four legs of your chair is on your yoga mat. That will stop it from slipping. Okay, well done, Judith. That's all four legs on your yoga mat. And then we are going to stand in front of the seat of the chair. So you've got your chair in front of you, or a stool. If you don't have a dining room chair, maybe you've got a stool that's adequate. Our first pose today is Tadasana, mountain pose, and this is mountain pose. Making sure that we can feel the sole of our foot, each foot on the mat, all the toes down, all 10 toes. I like this pose because I tend to grow an inch or two because I'm only short, but don't tell anyone. Anyway, back to this Sun Salutation. Inhale, deep inhalation. Exhale, bring the palms together to the heart center. Back of the thumbs just touching the chest there. Inhale, reach up, stretch up tall or arch if that's available to you, but don't worry if there's no arch there. And then keep the legs straight, push the hips back, bring the hands down to the front part of your chair, either side. Feeling that wonderful stretch in the backs of the legs. Maybe you can bend the elbows, maybe you can't. Whatever your stretch is today. And then we're going to inhale, take the right leg back for a lunge. So this lunge, the front leg is bent, the back leg is pushing into the heel. And if I was to let go of the chair, and I'm not asking you to do that, but if I was to let go of the chair, I wouldn't move. And that comes with practice, okay? So we're not relying on the chair for this particular pose. Then we're going to take the left foot back. Trust your chair, but make sure it's on your mat so that it doesn't slip. And now we're kind of pushing back into the heels a little. So we're finding the whole body stretch, plank pose. Lower your hips, raise the chest and chin. And that's for Cobra. Exhaling, push the hips back, bring the soles of the feet forward about 2 inches. Stretch the backs of the legs, stretching through the spine. We don't push into the chair. The chair is there as a prop. The arms are straight. And the gaze, depending on your physique, can be looking at the toes, the mat. Maybe you want to bring your eye gaze to the front of the chair. Inhaling, bring your right foot forward for a lunge. We're coming back to the beginning now. The left foot is stretched. Left foot forward, bring it forward. Start to bring the body down for that forward fold. And then bring the arms forward and come up, stretch or arch, palms together, down through the heart. Now, I will hasten to add, if you have maybe a little back issue, achy back, a lot of people suffer with that now. This practice will definitely help you in time. But if at the beginning you need to come up without placing the hands forward, the arms forward, you can place your hands on your back, push the chest forward and assist your back to come up. Okay? And relax the arms down. Left side, inhale, exhale, palms together. Reach up, stretch or arch again. Exhale, push the hips back, bring the hands to the front of the chair. Body comes down to whatever degree you have today. Inhale, left leg back, head raises, and we look forward. Take the right leg back, straight body, plank position. Lower the hips, raise the chest and chin for cobra. Then we take the hips back, soles of the feet come forward a fraction again, stretch the arms, the shoulders, and your spine. Inhaling, a left foot forward, lunge, head raises again, left leg bent, right leg straight, arms straight. But modify the practice for your body, for your ability. And right foot forward as we forward fold. Try to keep the spine straight if we can. Bend your knees maybe. Maybe you need to bend your legs a little. That's absolutely fine as well. Bring the arms forward or place them on your back to support your back to come up, palms together and release down through the heart center. Okay, another round. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Well done, Judith. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back, lunge. Exhale, left, straight body, strength pose, plank. Lower the hips, raise the chest and chin if you can, that is, just to find a little arch in the back, some flexibility there. Then take the hips back, stretching through the backs of your legs, your arms, shoulders, and spine and back muscles. Inhaling, right foot forward, lunge. Raising the head, left foot forward, forward fold. And this time, let's take the arms out to the side. Swoop them out to the side. That's it, Judith. Bring them up, palms together and release them down. I'm now going to take my chair to the opposite side so you get a slightly different view, if you like. Left side. Ready, Judith? You okay? Good. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Reach up. And let's fold forward, finding that wonderful stretch. Inhale, left leg back, lunge, left leg straight. I mean, if you don't want to bring your heel down with that left leg, with the leg that goes back, just keep it on the heel, on the ball of the foot. That's fine as well, whatever's good for you today. Take the right leg back, straight body plank. Lower the hips, raise the chest and chin. Take the hips back, downward facing dog. Pushing the hips back, legs straight, arms straight, shoulders broad. And then bring the head forward, chest starts to slide forward, left foot forward, head raises, lunging. Again, if I was to let go of the chair, that's it, Judith, lovely. Because what we're doing is we're pushing into this back leg as well as this front leg. It's about a 40-60 split, if you like, holding the chair. Right foot forward, forward fold. Again, swoop the arms out to the side if your shoulders allow that today. Palms together and release down. I think you just saw Judith's arms swoop out in front of the camera there. So sorry about that. It won't happen again. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Arms come down. Inhale, right leg back. You should be in the swing of things now. Left leg back, straight body. Lower the hips, raise the chest and chin. Take the hips back. Gaze at your toes, the mat, or your chair. Right foot forward, lunge. Left foot forward, fold. Bring the arms forward or on your back, remember. Palms come up and release down. Okay, let's take a rest. I think we probably need to rest there. So I just noticed that my yogi's palm was actually in the way of the camera. So this is our first video, by the way, our first introduction of Yoga Path to YouTube. So please forgive any mistakes. We all make mistakes. So now you can either sit back in Shavasana, sit back in your chair, or you can lie on your mat, whatever's good for you today, whatever your physical ability is today that's not going to cause you any issues. And make sure risk-free. Good. So you can sit back in Shavasana, palms down or one hand on top of the other, making sure your feet are on the mat, or maybe you need to place a block or a book or something that you've got to hand, or even a cushion underneath your feet. I'll just grab my little cushion here. So household materials and products. Good. And sit back, allow your body to relax. Re-energizing our muscles. Inhale. Exhale. So that's Shavasana on the chair. I will now move my chair to one side, excuse my back, and I will lie on the mat and show you Shavasana, if you don't already know, on the mat. So your legs apart, mat width, arms apart, away from the body slightly, palms facing up. Just lie and surrender. Let the shoulders relax. Relax in the toes and the feet, your ankles. Relax the calves and your knees. Allow your body to surrender and relax into your mat. Your journey, your destination, your pathway with your mat today. So you can stay in Shavasana, relaxation, as long as you like. I'm now going to leave you in peace and thank you for joining me today. I will be producing some more videos, and I do hope that you will subscribe as time goes on. Please leave any comments, send me any comments you wish. And namaste. Thank you so much.